Yes, once again it's on. It's the young executive called Michelle. I want to give a big shout out to my favorite graduating class. That's right, 2020. I know a lot is going on right now. We're in the middle of a historic moment because this is probably a lot of your first virtual graduation. Hopefully it's the last. We don't know what's about to happen, but what I can say is I'm super proud of each and every one of you. You worked hard to get here. You need to celebrate this moment and be proud of yourselves. It's a big deal what you're about to get into, and there's a lot that's about to occur, but just know that you're making history. And it reminds me of when I was actually graduating. One of my teachers stopped by and told me something that I'll never forget, and I want to share that with you real quick. He said, "Carl, you are the best and the brightest." Woo! That right there, it boosted my confidence level so high because to be honest, at the time, I didn't believe I was the best or the brightest. My grades didn't reflect that. My neighborhood definitely didn't reflect that. And the people around me didn't reflect that either. And a lot of you may or may not be able to relate. You might have not come from a tough neighborhood, but one thing I can say is tough for everybody. We're in the middle of a global pandemic. We're in the middle of crazy marches and protests and so many things going on in the news. Like, there's a lot. You might be looking around saying, "Carl, I don't see any positivity. I see a whole bunch of racism. I see a whole bunch of nonsense going on. Like, there's nothing for me to look forward to." I don't want you to think like that. I need you to understand, just like my man Jay-Z said, he says, "I'm different. I can't base what I'm gonna be off of what everybody isn't." So what that means is if you look around and there's no examples of success, you see hatred and racism and all this nonsense going on, that means you need to be the change you want to see. If there's no success, you gotta be a success. If there's no love, you gotta be the love, right? You understand what I'm saying? So you gotta be the change. No matter what neighborhood you come from, no matter what's going on television, you gotta be the difference maker. You gotta be that change agent. That's right, okay? And you might be thinking, maybe I'm not the best or the brightest based on the people that I hang out with. Check this out. If the people that you're hanging around with are getting you in trouble, they're talking negatively about you, they don't want to see you succeed, they're pulling you. Listen, like the Fat Joe just said, nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up. So if someone's trying to pull you down, that means you're already above them. Keep climbing, right? You got to be hanging out with the people who want to see you succeed. They want to see you elevate in your career and in your grades, and they want to see you keep going to the top. Those are your real friends, all right? We ain't worried about the fake ones. And lastly, you might not think you're the best or the brightest because of your own stinking thinking, right? Sometimes it's doubt that kills more dreams than failure ever will. You got to push past your fear because on the other side of fear is success. You're almost there. So don't let your own self knock you out of the game, right? Never let your worst enemy be the inner me. You got to hear me out on this one, right? Because listen, I know a lot of you are getting ready to start thinking about what you want to do as a career. Some people want to be doctors. Some people want to be lawyers. Some people want to be principals, right? I guarantee you, there's someone listening right now that's going to write a book one day. There's someone listening right now that's going to write a song one day. There's someone listening right now that's going to be a pro athlete one day. There's someone listening right now that's going to make an invention that's going to change the world forever. I believe it. Do you believe it? That's the question of the hour, because a lot of people don't have faith in themselves. Faith isn't when you say, "Hey, I gotta see it to believe it." Faith is saying, "No, I believe it, so I will see it." So have faith in yourself. You know why? Because you are the best and the brightest. I believe in you. Graduating class of 2020. If you need anything whatsoever, feel free to hit me up. www.youngexecutive.com. That's YOUNGEXEKUTIVE. It's the same thing for Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, or anything like that. Feel free to reach out to me because I want to see you succeed. I believe in you wholeheartedly. You are the best and the brightest. Nothing can stop you. So I'll see you over the top. I love y'all. Peace.